Tom, how's LA treating you?
Well, we've been up there a couple times, but we're still based here in San Diego for the time being with our football operations. But we're excited to get up there, get ready for training camp. We should have a training camp facility and a spot set up by next week, and again, we'll be ready to go for August.
In Orange County, then everyone can make that move, and you guys can maybe try to lead a normal life. You know, the Rams went through this last year when they moved from St. Louis. It is not easy, Tom, to relocate a team, regardless of how close your old home was. What has been the biggest challenge? What's the most difficult thing for you?
Well, from a football operations standpoint, it's been status quo for us. I mean, it's been business as usual here as far as this offseason goes with free agency, with the draft. Our scouts are on the road. Our coaches are on the road. Our coaches are in the building doing some work. There is some behind-the-scenes work we have to do as far as our practice facility, as far as training camp, as far as the move. We have a great staff here with the Chargers that's taking care of a lot of that for us, so we can concentrate on football. That's the biggest thing right now for our football team, is to get our team ready to play on the field. We'll be on the field right now April 3rd for the first day of OTAs, and that's our big concentration right now.
Chargers have made kind of a big deal about the battle for L.A., winning fans over. Is there a battle between you and Les Snead? You guys going to arm wrestle or something? What does that mean to you?
Yeah, I don't know. I know for us, we're just trying to put a winning product in the field. And I've talked with Les a couple of times, actually, because obviously they went through this last year. A little longer move from that for them from St. Louis. But I've had to talk to him a couple of times just on the logistics of everything and to lean on. He's been a great resource for me for this move.
All right, Tom, a week into free agency. Let's put up on the board here who's coming and who's going for the new Los Angeles Chargers. Danny Woodhead heads east. DJ Fluker or King Dunlap, two notable omissions from the O-line. But you add Russell Okung, the former Seahawk, the former Bronco here, big piece to the left side of that line. And you bring back Kellen Clemens, you bring back your franchise guy, Melvin Ingram, and you bring back Adai as well, in the secondary. What else do you need now, Tom? What's your biggest priority between now and April 27?
Well, right now, it's twofold still, because free agency never ends, so we're still working on that. That kind of goes on forever, but we're heavy into draft preparations right now. We still have some needs to fill. We have to kind of determine if that comes through free agency or the draft. We're coming off 5 wins last year, so we know we have some more work to do. We're still working on that right now, but right now with our scouts on the road, our coaches doing a lot of draft work, we're trying to determine right now where we are, the draft board as it pertains to free agency. But adding Russell Okung was big for us. Obviously, bringing Melvin Ingram back, those are two players that can affect third down, and third down is the most important down in football. And for us, those are two big signings. For an active free agency for us to have a left tackle and a pass rusher was pretty good.
Hey, listen, I know that you are legendary with your silence and secrecy. Note Joey Bosa last year, but I'm going to try regardless. We just had Deshaun Watson on. Phillip Rivers is 35. He's got 3 more years left. No one says you need a quarterback. But you didn't say no in Indianapolis. Tom, would you be in the quarterback business at number 7?
Since we've gotten here, we're very happy with Phillip Rivers, and I think he's got a number of good years left in him, and we can win with Phillip, and we're happy with him. But since I arrived here, we've always done a lot of work on the quarterbacks. You just have to. Even though we have a franchise quarterback, we always have to be looking towards the future. So it's work we've done every year. We'll do work on all the quarterbacks. You never say never. That you just never know in this business. We have to be prepared, whether we're picking at 7 or if we trade back. It's just hard to tell right now. So we'll scout every position like we don't have someone there, and we'll make determinations draft day what we end up doing. But I know right now we're very happy with Phillip. He's the leader of this football team, and we feel like we can win with them.
In summary, can I write you down as a definite maybe there?
You never know on draft day.
Never know on draft day, and you mentioned moving back as well. You are actually moving to the front on Sunday. So it's the LA Marathon here. I'll be on my front step waving to all you guys, but I'm not going to see you. You and the Chargers as a corporate entity are running a relay, 13 people running a relay for the LA Marathon, and you're running first at Dodger Stadium. How good of a runner are you, Tom?
Well, I enjoy running. The Chargers put together a relay team for the marathon, and I thought it'd be fun to participate in. Like I said, I love to run. It's a chance to get out and see the neighborhoods a little bit. Starting at Dodger Stadium, I think my part of the relay works through Chinatown, and I thought it'd be a fun event to do. And I'm gonna try and get us off to as fast a start as possible. And if I pass through your neighborhood, toss me a Gatorade on the way, I'm probably gonna need it.
All the streets are closed, so I got nowhere to go. I will be out there with that Gatorade, and I'll toss it. And maybe to Denzel Perryman, he's running your linebacker. He's running the anchor?
Yeah, I don't know who put this team together as far as deciding who runs where, but putting a Mike linebacker as the anchor is probably not what I would have done. But, you know, I'll start it off. I'll try and get us off to as quick a start as possible, and we'll try and hold it for Denzel at the end.
Will you be eating Pink's hot dogs while running the marathon? Can we put this tweet up here? The debut of the Chargers chili cheese dog at the iconic Pink's hot dogs on La Brea. Are you going to be eating one of those?
The race starts at 6:55, so I don't think I'll eat one before or during, but maybe afterwards.
It's the breakfast of champions, Pink's hot dog. Tom Telesco, he's running the first leg as the Chargers welcoming to L.A., running and learning the neighborhoods. The L.A. Marathon coming up on Sunday as Tom uses his time running to get ready for the draft and think through free agency as well. Again, welcome to town, Tom. Thanks for taking the time.
Anytime. Thank you, Andrew.